Yeah, there we go. I think I'm up. Let's see. We should be. Are we live? Yes, we are. Can I be heard? Yes, I can. Let's go over with Aiden. Sorry, my laptop is not doing what I want it to do right now. Aiden has invalidated, so let's go on board with... Aiden has also responded. Let's go on board with Victor, who's currently P2. But yes, welcome to the show. Sorry for the hectic start. I couldn't quite be there at the start, and then I had to chase the admin for the 2FA code. But here we are. We are in Qatar for the finale. Currently, as things stand, let's make sure good. We have 3 people who can win the championship. We have Morris in P1, currently P4. We have Moistic in P2, 11 points back. Fish is currently P3. And we have a Barker in Alpha Tauri. He is currently P5, 21 points behind Morris. Morris on 401 points. But I can see now people are starting to trickle in. Welcome. As we see Victor go purple with a 120.9. Let's hop on board with Fish, who has his deploy end before the line and goes in on a 121.038. Morris, the other championship contender for today. Oh, that's good. Let me see if I can... Let me see if I can fix that from here. I should be able to. I can do this. There we go. I should be a little bit clearer now. I'm also talking a little bit low, so that isn't gonna help us. But hopefully it's... Oh, good. So we'll have this for now. We have Tar Heels currently in P10. Reserving up, of course. How is the... Well, that's good that it's better. That means it's somewhat working. The constructors is all but done. Alpine is 78 points ahead of Ferrari. I think it's gonna take like a 1-2 and a couple of DNFs for Alpine for it to change. So even if Rusty comes home in P11 40 seconds behind, he's still gonna help Alpine win the Constructors' Championship in Premier Tier. So we're definitely keeping an eye on the driver standings rather than the Asparja has invalidated. So let's go on board with only Tetcher, or Justin, as is more known to us here at PRL. Let's see what the Haas can do. He is currently P12 in the championship on 91 points. Can actually jump his teammate Turtle Hopper if he finishes the race, essentially. Could actually also jump Spinnowin or Sotsorama 21, as he isn't racing either. So very interesting to see. Rusty is coming out as well on an out lap. Lap time is only a 122-ish, 121. So he will have time to do a very slow out lap if he wants to, or go for a second hot lap. The only problem is fuel, of course. And Suzuki reporting a brake issue, which is definitely not gonna help. Justin has actually also invalidated. So next to cross the line will be Rusty. Increase, yeah, that's hopefully that sorts it out. Ah, yeah. But here we go, Rusty. Setting off into turn one. A very tricky turn one. Very long. You want to have as much pace on the exit as possible. Into two. Then through number three. All flat. Down into turn four. Then a quick turn 5 as well. This turn always tricks me with the MotoGP penalty line. Suzuki has gotten disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Suzuki starting P11 then. But honestly, we know the pace of Suzuki. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be rough. We're through the end of the quick section, and he goes into the box, so probably was red on his delta time then. Didn't see a purpose in continuing. Rusty then retires because he doesn't have the time to go back out there again. Only a minute to go. Aiden, currently purple through sector 1, up a 10th. Goes a little bit wide and invalidates. That's not what he wants, so let's go with Barcha. Coming through. And he is improving, but it's not purple. Through a long right-hander. Down. You don't want to slow down too much, because of course you want to keep the pace through here. And here is just how much do you dare to send the car. Keeps it on track, very good from Barcha. Coming through the final corner, you want as good of an exit as you possibly can now. And his deploy is used, so he's gonna lose pace all down to the finish line. But he does improve to a 1:21.4. There is a Ferrari, and that would be Victor coming through the final turn. He is also gonna lose his deploy, but much later. Right, almost as he crosses the finish line, and it goes 1:20.9. His teammate Morris coming through. He has lost all deploy at the beginning of the straight. Gonna lose a lot of pace to the line. 1:20.941. Fish also losing his deploy early. And he goes P3, 1:21.0110. And that is qualifying. Victor takes the point for pole position. Just ahead of Morris. Moist Fish ends in P3 in qualifying. Aiden P4, Bartra P5, Tindex or H Tindex P6, Justin or Only Tetcher P7, Rusty serving up, getting P8 ahead of Robzu, Tar Heels, Suzuki, and Dumur, who has joined us, racing for Aston. And there you can see the standings once again. The 1:20.9 from the top two. I suspect the pole time in tier 1 later will be a 1 low. Not full on 120, but I honestly think 1:21.3, 1:21.2 even. And I do think it will be the Canadian of Gordsos who gets it, but we'll see. But first we have the race here in Premier Tier. I will try to keep you up to date with the live standings. It won't be accurate, but I can guess who wins based on everything. So now we're looking at the lovely pits of Qatar and just waiting for the drivers to... That was my dog barking in the background, sorry about that. It looked like it was picked up. I myself managed to score 236 points this season in Premier Tier, and that's missing the first two and the last two races. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Would have landed me P5 in the championship, which definitely would be happy with. But the battle is between Morris, Fish and Barcha. Of course, not many people raced in Italy, which definitely threw things around a little bit. Fish was leading the championship, but then got P6 in Italy, whilst Morris went on and won that race. Barcia scored a P2, but here we go. The 5 red lights are coming on now. It's lights out and away we go, and Suzuki has jumped the start. Let's check the tires, and we can see that Victor and Moistfish is on the medium tires. Moist tried to go around the outside, now has the inside, but couldn't quite do it. Moist is also ghosted for some reason. A lot of cars are. There's a Ferrari 1.3 with a French filling of Moistfish. You can see in the background Aiden making contact. Aiden down to P7 on the hard tires. Of course, safety cars is quite rare here. Because of the walls being literal miles away from the track. Well, not literal miles, but you can see they're quite far away, so it's gonna be hard for someone to DNF. Not impossible, but very, very hard. We can see that the lead pack contains the 3 championship contenders: P2 Moistfish, P3 Morris, P4 Barcia. Bar struggling to keep up right now, as the intervals has gone a little bit haywire. We can see the Ferrari. Let's see that. And yeah, Suzuki, unfortunately with technical issues, retires. Understandable. And apparently Moistfish is 125 behind, but that's just not true. Bar currently just hanging on by a thread to the lead pack. Currently, if it stays as is, Morris wins. I have to do some laps. So currently Morris in the championship seat, but Victor has to keep Moistfish behind. Robsu picks up the first of many 3 second time penalties, and Moist has spun. Let me... actually, can you invite me to a party and I'll hop on with you? I will have to lower my mic a little bit, that's fine. But yeah, Moistfish currently P9, and now that has opened the doors for Morris to really win this. Justin has left. That might be something. Aiden retires in the pits. Here we go. The
hello. I was just going to say, Morris needs a... seconds ahead of him, ahead of Morris.
Yeah, I didn't quite see what happened. All of a sudden, he was just around. Which...
Yeah, that's an unusual place to spend unless he took too much speed on the way in, which is what I think he did.
Yeah, especially this early. I mean, later on in the race, when the tire starts to falter, then I would definitely see Oh, and that's a late move from Moistfish. But yeah, then
I
I could
think
definitely
if
see them.
Bart can keep, I think if Bart can keep putting pressure on Morris, I think if I'm Morris, I'm on the phone to Victor asking him, give me DRS to protect me from the guys behind.
Yeah. Problem is, currently Victor is 1.4 seconds ahead, which means Bar can just sit with Morris, save ERS, save fuel, because this is one hungry track for those two. As Robsu picks up another 3-second time penalty. Let's go on penalties for now.
It's very early to pick up 6 seconds worth of pens.
Yeah, it's so easy to get it though. Could you send an invite to Aiden? Let's have a three-way party on comms.
All right then. Yeah, go on. What's the harm in that?
As we see Bar closing in on Morris. Just not close enough. Looking at the ERS levels, you can see them on stream. I'm not gonna shout them out, but it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, fairly interesting. Rusty's
Rusty
still
is
putting
doing very
pressure
well.
on Robsu.
Yeah,
He's doing a good job
keeping
out
up
there.
with him on hards compared to mediums. As we have number 3 join.
There's no way we're doing a three-way comps. Oh, of course we are.
Good. What's the harm in it, mate? Well, no, what's the harm? I mean, it's the last race of the season.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I got rammed up the arse by Robsu and hitting Dex. That's how you say it.
Mercedes,
I just say H-Tindex.
H-Tindex, yeah. I just got rammed up the arse by the pair of them.
That's right. As Justin comes back,
joined
he is currently 8 seconds behind.
Behind Jumor.
As Barcha is very close now to Morris. Are we gonna see a move? I don't think so. I think he's just sitting behind him, saving ARS right now.
I mean, Morris has Bart has a time penalty. So even if he does get past, he needs a lot to win it. I don't think even if he wins the race and Bob Morris finishes third, I don't think.
The thing is, he can maybe pressure Morris into getting warnings.
Yeah,
it's definitely very easy to get here.
Yeah, I mean, I've done practice with him. He didn't really. He's not seemed to get many warnings around here. Did a 50% race early. Only got technically he got 2 warnings, but he got 3 because he was testing a few things out really.
Yeah, I'm just watching the onboard of Morris. He did a 25.6 on the last lap. Victor did a 25.9. So 3
He's
seconds
now less
faster,
than
and
a
he looks
second.
like he's reading in.
And that is crucial for Morris.
I mean, the mediums die off really quickly.
Yeah.
They die. Even because I don't know, I don't think starting on the mediums was a good move. Really.
The thing is, you can get away with them, but unless there is an early safety car, you're just gonna get reeled back in.
Even with an early safety car, I don't think the hards are going to the end. If you do, then good luck those last 5-6 laps.
Yeah, you can maybe do either medium hard or medium softs, depending on how long you can keep the softs alive.
Roger's going around the outside of Rusty into turn 1.
I wouldn't trust the softs with a fucking packet of crisps.
Yeah, it's like 7% after a lap. Robsu.
Vic's had a massive switch, just coming out of, I don't know what turn that was, turn 3 I think it was. And he's had another one. I think he's struggling with the traction out there.
Can you just wanna look on the onboard and then look on the top right of his steering dashboard? Has he actually changed his fuel at all? I don't think he's actually changed his fuel.
I can't see.
No, look now. Look, I don't think.
It's plus 1.2. He will run out of fuel unless
he's running out of fuel. There is no way he's going that to the end.
Oh yeah.
Bartia is 1.7 at the moment. Rusty 2.4. So Victor, I don't think he's aware of the fuel issues.
The thing is, if you can sit in the DRS train, you can save a lot of DRS or fuel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
For the lead.
I think Victor's not going to be fighting that too much. It's his own teammate. God damn it.
Yeah. There we go. Morris up into the lead. Bar stays P3.
What happened with you, Adam, at the start? Adam.
Yeah?
What happened with you at the start?
Well, I said in the stream I had brake issues, and during the last run and on the start, it was showing full brake pressure, even though I was using no brakes at all.
But
so there was nothing I could do.
But got another 3 seconds.
Yep, and Rusty got ahead of Robsu.
Yeah, can I just say something? We haven't figured out the roles of this three-man commentary. I'm speaking of the Sky Race control sort of thing, watching the onboards, discussing strategy. Oh, that's a small twitch.
We'll figure out as we get there.
Yeah.
I feel this is probably the worst planned comms I've ever seen in my life.
The thing is, Bar really needs to get ahead of Victor.
He won't allow it. I think Morris, he's pulling away too quickly. The mediums die really quickly. I think, again, I did a 50% race with him earlier. I think after 5 laps, his mediums had a lot of wear, and this was after a lot of fuel has been taken out, so God knows what those tyres are going to be now. He's going to be a bit of a pain now.
Look at the straight line speed from Victor, pulling away from Bar.
Yeah.
Fish is starting to catch up to Robsu and Rusty. But of course, falls back without the DRS. The battle for P5 carries on. Robsu with 9 seconds worth of penalties.
Did he hit the DRS?
Tar Heels is also keeping up with Demur. Both, of course, in Tier 1 originally. Tar Heels actually got a podium in Monza after penalties was removed and applied, which is incredible. Barcha is very close to the back of Victor now. Can he get him on the straight? That is the question. Who will have the better exit? I think it's Victor. And yeah, Victor pulls away and also is catching up to Morris, but I don't think he'll go for it. Yeah, stays behind. Robsu and Rusty and Moistpick. There's a bit of contact.
It's a massive moment. That's coming out of turn 1. I think a few drivers have had a bit of a twitch coming out of there.
Yeah.
Now what can
I've just been
Moistfish
monitoring
do with...
Moistfish's lap times compared to the leaders. Moistfish, he's been consistently lapping actually a few tenths slower than the leaders, so my opinion is don't count him out, but I don't think he's in the fight for the win. Even with a safety car.
He's not had any DRS to help him along, unfortunately.
The undercut is... actually, I've just seen the gaps, Yeah,
the undercut is strong, but not that strong.
It's strong. Problem... Victor goes wide, and 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
So it's strong, don't be wrong, but the problem is you get so much tyre wear. If you undercut... currently, like, if we look at, obviously Victor's on the mediums, Morris on the hards. If Victor and Bart, which they inevitably will, they'll go for the undercut. Morris will end up going long, and meanwhile they're going to have wear on their hard tyres, and this track is pounding is a nightmare on tyres. So yeah, I mean the overcuts. You'll definitely lose out initially on track position, but with the amount of time you gain on fresh tyres compared to the other
Oh,
one,
there's contact! Moistfish spins
Moistfish
around. Rob Sue and Moistfish making contact in turn 1. Now Dumur and Tar Heels is gonna catch up. This has not been Moistfish race today.
probably the worst time for it to not be his race today.
Yeah.
But I was say, yeah. So he'll lose time. He'll probably lose track position, like quite a gap. It depends when they box and when he boxes. But I mean, with the tyre advantage he'll close it back up, no problem. As long as he stays the thing is, this sort of track that you kind of have to stay at the pace you can almost stay at all day. You can't, as soon as you try and over push it, as soon as you try and flirt with the limits of this track, in a race, yeah, you're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
I think Victor's actually done quite a nice job to stay within the DRS of Morris. My initial thinking was Morris was deliberately giving Victor the DRS to protect him from Bart, but he's been putting in some good laps. He's done 26 threes the last 2 laps.
He's mainly managing, I reckon, for the mediums. Because tyre... Oh, I don't know if that was lag or anything. But his tyre wear, isn't, amazing. The amount of tyre wear he gets. So he's probably managing that quite a lot. And then obviously the fuel. He doesn't really want to punish his tyres or risk anything when he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Really?
You want to go as long as possible to give yourself the best second stint you can.
Yeah, also, he's probably giving Victor DRS. Well, he's not giving, he's trying to, give himself a bit of a buffer to Bart as much as possible.
Bar currently with 6 seconds, of course. Morris, I think, sits on 2 warnings.
Yeah.
Oh, there's contact!
Just hit the back of Victor in the final corner. That is fairly unusual.
Had so much closing speed. Probably didn't quite expect it. But can't really go for the move here, because it would be seen as gaining an advantage. Lovely helicopter shot of the 3 cars.
Hit index must be pretty bored. About 5
Victor
seconds.
just went off massively. I don't know what happened. He just had understeer.
Hit index must be pretty bored.
He's 5 seconds back and 14 seconds ahead.
Literally no man's land. He's having a good race. He looks like he hit the back. It happens. Everyone has it. We've all hit the back, outbroke ourselves at some point. It happens. But no, he seems to get results in at Portugal. He seemed quite good. I think he got P6, P7, or P8, something like that. And here he's P4, and he's doing a solid job. So, and I think I don't know if he's full time next season. I'm not sure.
I think this has been an interesting test of wit because Bart and Morris have both been on the money recently. Victor pulls the pin. He's boxing. That is the undercut. Bart follows him in.
I mean, that's not it's not a complete surprise. They're both on the mediums, so obviously they're going to wear out a lot more.
It's quite smart from Bart to follow him because he can now stick behind Victor, continue to get DRS, and get dragged ahead of Morris.
Where they're going to come out though? There's a bit of traffic they can come into if they're not careful. Are they going to be out behind Rusty, or are they going to be out just
Rusty's
ahead?
on the main straight now. I'm watching him.
Oh dear, that might not help. I don't think that.
Oh, they're going to be in traffic. They're going to be right in the middle of it.
Oh, Rob's he's past Bart.
He's going to split them.
Oh,
Robson splits them. That's not what Bartra needed at all.
Nope.
That's really bad for Bart. Yeah, it's a good move in theory, but
Bart trying to find a move.
He's
not wasting time, is he?
Ahead. He
Oh,
knows he
lovely.
needs it.
That's just
And
the
Robsy
extra
goes
grip.
wide, and that's the invitation he needed. Bart
Yeah,
But he's
that's it.
lost
one
time.
and a
He's
half
lost,
seconds
I'd say,
behind now.
almost a second, about 8 tenths. It's now 2 seconds to Victor as he makes his way past Rusty.
I don't think Rusty fought that too hard. Rusty knows it's
So,
not his
how's
race.
this going to go? Is he... Yeah, he stays out, not surprised.
Yeah, Morris just needs to stay.
Just manage it. Just manage it. He doesn't... Yeah, he doesn't have to punish those tyres, trying to keep up with Victor and Bart.
No, I
They're
don't
on
think he
fresh
actually
hards.
just did a 26.5, which is a tenth slower actually than he's been doing on his previous laps, so...
Oh, down that
Wow,
3
the outside
seconds.
from Bar. Was he off track there when he gained the position?
I mean, I guess we'll find out if he gives it back. No.
No.
Oh, Robson's gone really wide.
Yeah, I think
Victor
Robsu's
set a
struggling.
purple final sector.
Robsu versus Moistfish for P6. Round the
Feel
outside
bad.
Oh, that's
from
tight.
Moist.
Oh, bad for Moistfish. Even with the other two boxing, they still come out ahead of him because of all the incidents he's had.
His only
It's been
saving grace is a
unfortunate.
safety car, and those are rare here.
Yeah, with how massive the track is, it's really rare.
Watching actually HT Index in P2, he's been keeping pace actually with Morris. He's only dropped, I'd say, a tenth, 2 tenths in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, he's doing the job. Unfortunately, he got left behind when the others used DRS.
Yeah.
But he's really doing a solid job so far, keeping what is a net
20
P4.
seconds. 2.7 now between Victor and Bart.
Victor's gained even more, even with the traffic.
Yeah, Victor.
He didn't really.
Victor is a little bit quicker, I think, but Bar was managing that gap with the DRS, but now that he's fallen out, he
Yeah,
can't
he's
really do
watching
much.
Victor. He's gained about 3 seconds to HT Index, so that gap is dwindling. Oh, what a lap! That is about
1.24.0.
1.6 seconds faster than Morris on that lap, so the undercut is massive here.
Yeah.
He's 6 seconds quicker.
1.6.
Oh, 1 point. Yeah, I thought it sounded a bit much. Moistfish and Rusty swaps positions.
I'd love to know how much tyre wear Victor and Bart are getting though from on the. I mean, to be fair, the hot is hard, so it should be less significant. He'll still be getting quite a bit of tyre wear from it. 'Cause again, it punishes tyres here. This track it really does. Oh, Rusty and Moist, they swapped around at some point.
Morris stays out another lap in the lead. Rusty is actually keeping up with Moistfish.
I would not want to know how bad those
I
mediums
believe
are.
the pit lane, I've just got something up. The pit lane delta at Qatar is, I believe, 25 seconds. So if Morris boxes now, he will be about 4 or 5 seconds behind Bart and quite a margin behind Victor. So
Is this? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Rusty is into the box from those hards.
I was quite slow pitting.
As we have Dumur making the move on Robsu down into turn 1 now. And Dumur does get the nose ahead. Can he keep it around the outside of Robsu? No, not quite. Dumur up to P6.
It's not really. There's a couple people near each. No, there is still a few. Oh, Rusty. Speaking of the devil, Rusty's just come out the pits just ahead of Tyles.
Yeah.
And because he's got better tyres, that will really help him. Where's the Shuri, by the way, Jesper?
What was that?
The Shuri.
Morris is coming in.
Yeah.
I believe he will be about 10 seconds if my
Just
pit delta is right behind Victor. That's a huge gap, but in 12 laps, I think he can make that up as long as he as long as he doesn't do anything crazy with his tyres on the outlap, the first few laps of the stint.
Yeah. Yeah,
80
Jasper.
Index actually follows him. He's going on to medium as well.
There we go. Non-surprising, not surprising at all that they've come out ahead. And now he has 10 laps. I mean, he doesn't really need to chase. They've both got 3 seconds. Even if he doesn't chase, even if he doesn't get past Bart, doesn't really matter anyway, because it looks like Victor's got him covered one way or another.
Yeah.
He just needs to not. He just needs to keep on the track. If he gets like a win, that's probably the bonus compared to winning the championship. But we'll see. We'll see come the end of this. Yeah, Jasper, where's the shoey?
It's cooking. It's cooking.
If I don't see a shoey bar when we end tier 1, yeah, I'm disappointed.
It'll come after tier 2 race.
I think
might
Morris,
be doing
given
something
where
for that too.
Moistfish is, he just needs to keep it on the grey stuff because I believe he'll outscore Bart anyway.
He's 21 points behind. Bart was going into this race, and that's a purple middle sector.
Yes.
Because he's on flesh tyres compared to Victor being on the hard. So, speaking of which, Moistfish is also pitted onto a fresh set of hard tyres.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, Morris needs to get P5 or worse for Barcha to win the title, and that's Barcha winning the race as well.
Oh, down the pits.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Morris hasn't actually gone down the lap yet. Like, in terms of, he's not completed, like, a whole lap on the medium tyre. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Probably not. Because I was going to ask about lap time.
Late. A slightly late release for Jumel coming out the pits. I believe he'll be behind Moistfish, Rusty, and Tar Heels. It'll be closing him and Justin.
I think he's closed 7/10 already, hasn't he, Morris?
He's gained a lot, actually, about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's only 3.2 behind now.
Yep.
But the penalty is 6 seconds for Barcha, so he's currently about 3 seconds ahead.
That's the tyre deficit. He just needs to make sure he doesn't punish those tyres too much. There's 10 laps to go, so
for Morris.
With 10 laps to go, he doesn't want to punish those tyres too much. 10 laps might not seem that long, but on this track, it's a damn marathon. Even if the lap times don't show it, it feels like an absolute marathon with how every corner comes at you thick and fast. And with the pace he's going at, I think
versus a 1:23.6.
That's very good.
What
was Bart's lap time on the last lap?
I'm not watching.
Barcha did a 1:25.2. As Moistfish gets ahead of Robsu, Moistfish is not done. Oh, when he picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and Robsu in the pits.
I want to see if Moistfish can put in a lap that's close to the leaders.
Ramsey, it's a very tough track to stay on track. That's how you get 18 seconds.
8 Moistfish.
Index must have had. I'm surprised he's not fallen asleep.
Yeah, it can't be very interesting being a little bit too slow to keep up with the top 3, but a little bit too fast.
I mean, you go to Greg's Spice Sausage Roll, come back and still be ahead of Moistfish.
If we just remove the top 3, then he's winning. By 24 seconds. Oh, there we go. Victor 3 seconds. I lost all ability to speak English there.
That is currently Morris winning this race.
Yeah. He probably wants to win it on track though, because that's, a lot.
Oh, it doesn't
that's
get
what we are.
we're
not racing drivers, but sim drivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see if Dumuru can get ahead of Tar Heels. They are in a little bit of a train. The Williams, the Aston Martin, and the Haas.
Already
on. Still without penalties. Very, very good from the Williams driver.
I think Morris and Ty was the only one with, that hasn't got 3 seconds.
Oh, he had a little look on the inside into the final corner, but he gets such a good exit.
Whoa! I just went on board with Victor, and he had a massive snap right at the start of Sector 2. That was
Justin
well
to the
saved.
inside of Tar Heels, down the inside maybe of the Aston Martin.
Oh, they touch, and that is Doomer around, and now can Tar Heels get around the outside? Not quite.
Oh, he's let him past. I think he will let him past. Oh, no, he's slowed down completely. I think he's letting down a back pass, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Rob Sue
Robsu,
has retired
is
into
that
the
a
pit.
safety car? It's on track. No,
Is it?
yeah,
No, Justin was letting down a back pass.
Here we go,
No,
battle
Rob's
for
retired in the
P2.
pits.
Morris down the straight. And
Here
that's an
comes
easy
Morris.
move. Slam dunk.
Yep.
Safety car.
Oh!
There is a safety car.
Hindex.
And that.
I'm sorry?
Hindex.
What?
Hindex
He's
has
just
spun.
gone off. He's got no wing, but he can go into the pits. I reckon he'll have no problem. And he'll be on fresh
Oh
tyres.
my fucking god. Really? Oh god.
Moist Fish Race has just come alive.
Now this could get tasty considering Index's pace behind. He's
Oh.
retired. Oh, I was looking forward
That's
to
a
that
shame.
actually.
He could have stayed out. He
He could have challenged them actually. I think the top
Yeah,
three.
It would have been P4. Easy P4. Maybe
Moist Fish
P5.
is boxing.
No. Oh, the
It's a
stress.
stop for Alpine. I'm gonna try and watch this one. Yeah, no, that's comfortable. They don't need to.
Moist Fish
Yeah,
is
the
now
question is,
fourth.
what does the leaders do?
Moist Fish fourth, but third,
Moist
and
Fish
Morris
is on new
second.
tyres. This could renew his championship hopes.
He's got 3 seconds. That's the only. It's 3 seconds. It's what.
Yeah, but I think Morris is on 2 warnings, so he can't push too hard, or he will end up on 3
He's
seconds
got to
as
go on
well.
soft. He's surely got to go on soft tyres. You would think.
Fish
I
went on mediums. Let's actually
I think he's trying to
check
get a
the
gap.
tyres.
Is he trying to get a
has gone on
gap?
softs, Doomer has gone on softs, Justin has gone on softs.
Surely you've got a bot.
Oh.
Both Alpines
Yeah.
went on
Oh, they have the
mediums.
gap, don't they? Yeah. No, they do. They all
All
do.
3 of the top guys goes into the pits.
Will Bart jump ahead of Morris? Because they're definitely going to double. They're going to end up stacking here.
Yeah, he will.
Unless Ferrari do the impossible and actually do a proper pit stop. To be fair.
I thought you were going to say that he was going to jump ahead of him into the box, but that's not allowed. So
I swear to God someone's done that. I don't know.
it was
Can't
allowed
actually
before, but not anymore.
That's mediums.
Yeah, Victor is on softs, Bar and Morris on mediums. Fish is not gonna be even close, but he is.
Moist Fish on medium. Oh yeah, so yeah, sorry. Is he on scrub set? I can't actually tell. Actually, no, you can.
Yes, they are on fresh.
Actually, you can have a look through a setting, but because I've turned everything off. Let me quickly have a look. No, they're fresh set.
Yeah, I would assume so. So, Morris, 11 points ahead of Moist Fish, will be just ahead of him. Moist Fish currently scoring 32 points, Morris scoring 37.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that little silence. Yeah,
okay, we're just waiting for the guys to
it
catch
sounded
up.
like Hits Index had lag. I I hate saying it. I feel like I'm repeating myself here. I'm not sure if crossplay worked. And the
It
thing
doesn't.
is,
I doubt it.
it doesn't. It needs testing. I'm sorry. I feel like I keep repeating. It needs testing. I don't, because the lag, I've seen, with non-crossplay lot, I've seen no complaints. In crossplay, this is the only crossplay league I've seen. And honestly, it's a lag spike every goddamn time. It needs testing.
Pretty is,
And it
yeah.
needs to,
I mean, they test it as well, and these issues still
I don't.
happen. It's
No.
just...
I mean, the league need the league, like before next season, we need to test if it actually goddamn work. Because currently, it definitely doesn't.
They don't need to test it. It doesn't.
To be fair, yeah, the testing was make sure. I just. I feel sorry for the guy that like on PC and all. It just doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the problem is now that there is so many on other consoles that we just can't go back.
Well, we say,
or we'll end up with one tier.
Well, we say that like literally the entire grid bar one on this
Yeah.
race right now is PS. Literally everyone bar one,
That's true more in the
which is dumb. Yeah, that's literally it. Again, I feel sorry for them, but it's like I don't. It doesn't work. I'm sorry. I don't know why we haven't tested it at all. Like, to see if it actually. It clearly doesn't, but like, at least have a look at it. Anyway, safety cars in this lap.
Yep.
Bart
Right.
and Victor.
Right, back to the action.
Seconds.
Got a few laps to go.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a yeah. Right, when is Victor going to
It's
go
actually
here?
safe fuel, I think, in the way of fuel. It's actually done him a massive favour.
Yeah. I mean, he's still burning it. Look at his fuel.
That's a surprise.
It's still low.
Blending
It's because
in,
he's using his yeah. He burns fuel anyway. When is he going to go? Realistically,
he either goes
probably
as late as possible or tries to distract them. That's his strategy when it comes to restarts.
He can catch him early and catch him off guard, because I think Bart will be thinking that as well.
No, it's too late.
And he's gone. He's underway. It's the slip. It's pretty equal start actually. They're all burning the battery, I think. Yes, they are. As we head down into turn one, Morris wasn't to risk anything. Or is he going to have a look? No,
he
he's
definitely
just
was
going to
that
think.
position. Moisfish looks like he's threatening these two.
Currently, he is leading this race, but technically he is, because the guys have got 6 seconds worth of time. He's going to the inside. Morris down the inside of Bart.
Oh, is he going to draw Drossel him?
Bart
Yes, he does.
Bart left a lot of room there. Fair enough. But that is now 1-2 for Ferrari. Well, Moisfish now in second place still, because of the 3 seconds he's got compared to the 6 the other two have. Is Rusty on the podium, actually? Currently?
Rusty, let me check the penalties. Go 3
Is
seconds.
he cooking?
Moisfish
Yeah, no, because
is on the podium.
Yeah, and Rusty, because the other two, there's 2 of them that's 6 seconds. Rusty's cooking that podium. Oh,
Well,
9 seconds, Bart! Yeah,
Rusty could get.
he's cooking the
If Rusty
podium,
could
I
get
can't
a
lie.
podium, that'd be incredible.
Let
Actually, he
Rus-
drove really well.
Let Rusty cook, that's what I'm saying.
Rusty won, of course, in tier 1 in Monza,
All
and now he's
I'm-
maybe scoring a podium.
All I'm saying, yeah, is hashtag Rusty to Prem. That's my only analysis I've got
Morris
from the
gets the
situation.
fastest lap with a 1:22.6.
Rusty for the Premier Championship.
I think that's the 2 points secured for Morris. I don't think anyone will challenge
Don't jinx
on
it.
that.
For
I mean,
crying out loud.
no offense to Rusty. I mean, he's fairly quick, but him to Prem is a take I never thought I'd ever hear.
Anyway,
Moisfish has dropped off.
actually, Moisfish ain't making much of an impression. at all. He's dropped, basically.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I wonder if
surprising.
he has any body damage.
Did he, what happened with his spin? Did it, or did,
I think he was tagged at least once. The one
Just
time he
looking at
spun
his car, no, I
within
don't
zone.
see anything major
I
in
don't,
terms of the side pods or the floor.
I don't know how visually you could see a Victor has absolutely no pace on these medium tyres. No, sorry,
Yeah, Victor is
softs. Oh,
under
that's
a
even
lot of pressure.
worse.
Oh,
That's
Victor.
even worse. Right, round the final corner. Morris, he wants to clear him as quick as possible. He hasn't got a lot of battery though, and to be fair, no one
Only
does.
10% less than Victor though.
Does Victor really need to be fighting Morris when Morris is fighting for the championship? I guess he's pulling him along to try and help him out against Bart, but it would be probably more helpful to get the buffer out. I mean, it might be difficult for him to switch because Bart is that much closer. Did he cut a bit of the... I think he went over the sausage curbs. I thought he might have had a bit of a moment, but it was okay there.
That's brave. Currently Morris winning this race, but not on track.
He was so nervous going into this race. My God. I was in the voice chat.
I was nervous for him.
No. So genuinely, I was in the voice chat with Justin and Morris before. I did ask if I can go in there, but like just in case he was you could tell. But I don't know if he's actually. I think it's his first like proper championship battle, like first proper one where it's come down to the wire.
He handled it very, very well. I think Morris. I've always had a lot of praise for him. I think in terms of how he's won, kind of under pressure in Portugal, Italy, those are both very impressive victories.
Here we go then, DRS.
Oh, is Bart going to be... I think Bart's challenging a bit more.
He's under pressure from Bart, actually.
Oh, no, never mind. You know what? Ignore we ever said that.
DRS a bit early.
Yeah,
That was close.
Get each other.
Oh, God, don't hate each other. For crying out loud. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Oh God, I just don't want another fucking crash in this goddamn. That just affects me. Oh, if it's two teammates hitting each other, it's actually just gonna be the worst.
I think Morris is mature enough to know he
yeah, but it happens.
crazy.
I know he's mature, but it happens. You know what I mean? It happens. There's plenty of drivers on this grid that are probably mature enough to not like do anything to, but it does happen that you hit the back of someone because like you misjudged the braking point. Yeah.
Tiles is within the DRS of Jumor, and he's not got a penalty.
It's just the fact that probably most of them haven't needed to not hit the back of their teammate in a goddamn season finale. When a lot of pressure's on for him.
Here we go then. Final lap is about to start. Who gets the
I
best
think he's got him. Last lap, here we go. He's on the DRS of Victor. He's going to be alongside Victor as we go down the start finish straight. It's all so close. It's all so close. I think he's ahead of it. Is he ahead? Yes, he's ahead. By the time we get into turn one. Lovely stuff from Morris.
I can't believe it.
Lovely stuff from Morris. Funny enough, it'll look a lot more dominant on paper than it actually was with the 6 seconds worth of penalties they have. Now Victor's got to act like a massive buffer for Bart. To be fair, he might not need to. It looks like Morris has got this all good. He just can't overcomplicate it. Just don't overdo it.
Bring it home.
Bring it home. He was 139 points back in after round 7. The comeback he has made has been unreal. It's been unbelievable. So he's come from 139 points back in round 7. The race he's pulled together. Yeah, after round 7, after Las Vegas, he was 139 points back. He was over 2 race wins behind. And he's, God knows how, he's about to go around. He's about to go around the final corner as Victor gets another 9-second time penalty. Victor Morris round the final corner. Across the line! To be fair, it's a long way down. Victor's run out of fuel! Across the line, Morris wins the Premier Championship! And does it spectacularly. Victor
Rusty ends P4 in the
Rusty.
end.
The road to Prem is complete for Rusty, in my opinion. Unreal. I might have to go now. You give me, yeah. So tier 1 comms later. To anyone watching this, I'll see you in tier 1 comms with Justin, Jasper, and Adam. It's been a
Yeah, we'll leave
pleasure.
it away for the end of.
Yeah. Have a good evening.
End of the race. Yeah, you too, Aiden. Yeah. Well, there we go. Morris has won the championship in the most. Has unbelievably won the championship. As Aiden mentioned, he was over 100 points behind by round 7 and has pulled off, I think, a spectacular patch of form. And has
Yeah, the
held his nerve, I
Norwegian.
think, to win the championship. I suppose he can't be happy just because you're Swedish, but yeah.
Nah, I
He's
have
my
to be
mate,
happy
so
for
I'm
my
more
Scandinavian
pleased.
brethren.
Moistish actually, he managed to get on the podium. He somehow gotten into P2. He got a feel for Moistish. I think he crumbled right at the very end when he needed to. If he saw Monza, I mean, he really struggled there and then. So I feel bad for him. I think he had a great season.
Yeah, he
But
never
here
got
as well,
the chance, and
he's
then
always been
he
kind of,
didn't quite have the pace at the end, unfortunately.
yeah. And Barty, I think, you got to give him a lot of praise. I mean, he's not the quickest in qualifying, but he was always on the ball on race day. Always really good.
Yeah, he did very well, and he secures P3 in the championship. With that, I think, yeah, he should do. But
Should
that
he
is
post-race
it for.
interviews? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, who's going to do it? Because it's us two. We're not solo commentators. Are we? Something not to do.
How long do I have until tier 1 starts? That is the question. Is it 2 minutes or 15 minutes? Because if it's 15 minutes, we can go ahead, but... Oh, it's half an hour. It's 45, not 15. Oh, my computer is just... do I have Morris? I don't. Do you have Morris as a friend?
Yes, I do have Morris. Do you want me to invite him?
Yeah, send him an invite.
But who's going to conduct the interview? Because I don't, because it would be weird for us two to both be proposing him kind of with questions.
I can do the interview. It's completely fine.
Yeah, I'm quite bad at thinking of questions on the spot, so you go on with it. I've invited him. I've invited Morris.
Cool. Let's see if he joins up.
I hope he does.
So yeah, he was 139 points back after Vegas, and he has just won the Premier Tier Championship in the Ferrari. That's insane. Doesn't look like he's joined. No, not yet.
I'll just DM him to say.
Yeah, let's give him a minute, and if he doesn't, I'll just round off.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, in the meantime, I'll just say I hope you've enjoyed this season, but don't go anywhere too far, because we have Tier 1, where the battle for the constructors is still on, and then we have Tier 2, where I think
Tim Grizz won the championship. Yeah, that's done. So
yeah, Oh, the constructors is still on there as well, between AlphaTauri and Williams. Only 8 points, sorry, separating them. So yeah, definitely a... but yeah, let's round off then.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. As we said before, Aiden is doing tier 1 comms in about half an hour, so don't go anywhere too far. I
Yeah.
hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and until half an hour, take care, and a goodbye.
Didn't get fifth, which I won't say anything about, but yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and with that, we say a goodbye for now.